All right, let's try to get back into the mind frame of Overlord. We are MMORPG player stuck in an RPG. There's a demon with big boobies. There's a Lolita vampire girl. There's a giant ice bug monster. There's like a guy that wears sunglasses with Vegeta hair. There's twins, one of which is a trap. And that there is a German guy that resembles a Nazi SS officer that we keep in the basement because of obvious reasons. Did I miss anything? Ah, yes, the giant hamster. That was beaten by a level 1 spell. I mean, come on, dude. Oh, yeah, and there's a cool butler that I believe is voiced by King Bradley, unless I'm mistaken. So I am going to assume that he can kick butt and take names. Other than that, there was a girl that thought she was top shit by summoning undead people. That, in the words of Alucard, give Daddy a hug. And then Shaltir was fought because she was mind controlled by an artifact being held by a bunch of religious zealots that were exterminated before Shalti got taken over. And Ainz really showed off his pay-to-win items. I mean, he really showed them off. He reclassed like 4 times in that battle. I don't think I missed anything. So, yeah. All right. Cool. In the zone. Yeah, cool. King of the forest. Fucking Hamtaro's king of the forest. Hamtaro. Oh my god, don't stop! Stop! That goddamn song's in my head now. Oh, god damn it! Oh, goddamn Hamtaro.
Oh, is that a Rubik's Cube? Haven't seen one in ages.
Here's a pickup line. Well, this is very I'm mono Kuma thing. Here's a Rubik's Cube. I'm like a Rubik's Cube. The more you play with me, the harder I get. I think I scared off 30 viewers with my bad Hamtaro joke.
I could always get one side, but anything past that was a true test of patience.
Of course, that's the point. Another trial from the 6 great gods. In 6 centuries, few have passed it.
A Rubik's Cube is considered a trial in this world. Wow.
So, what's so dire that it called for a gathering of all the officers?
You got the report, same as the rest of us.
Didn't read it. It's easier to ask someone who knows the situation.
She's basically me in high school.
Your last mission was to subjugate the Catastrophe Dragon Lord, right? I'm assuming 7th seat, Thousand Leagues Astrologer's prediction was faulty.
We ran into trouble. A powerful vampire. It murdered Sadrin and Beaumarchais, and
Ah, you're one of the people that went after Shaltir.
severely injured Lady Kyrie, so we retreated.
Oh, so she's not dead. Ooh.
Myriad Barrier and Divine Chain dead, huh? We just can't keep the 9th seat filled. So, who do you think is stronger? Me or that bloodsucker?
You are, of course.
I see. That's disappointing. I thought it might be able to defeat me. Come to think of it, I heard the Sunlit scripture was wiped out too.
She's got a scythe. This should be interesting.
It was. A caster named Ainz Ul Gon has claimed responsibility. But we can't confirm it since no bodies were left behind.
I see. So he's strong.
Hard to say. The Sunlit's captain lost to the Blue Rose once.
Of course Nigun was outdone by those harpies. Why is a strong man so hard to find, Captain? It doesn't matter if he's hideous inside or out. He could even be inhuman for all I care. Best me, and his seed is all I would require. Our legacy would be a child of unmatched strength. Oh, they would make Mommy proud someday.
Hot crazy scale. The crazy factor just went up by 8. Wait, they have a fucking dragon? Ainz did revive Shaltier at the end of the season. I mean, no girl's worth that much.
It's been a long time, Sa.
Damn, she old.
What's wrong? Did you forget your manners while you've been stuck in here?
Apologies, Regret. I was merely trembling with emotion at seeing my old friend again.
Friends, are we? The only friend I knew wore that armor. Of course, it's been empty for over 200 years.
That's an Okatana and dragon-looking armor. Looks nice.
And I've been apologizing ever since, but you never let it go. Traveling in this body is out of the question, I'm afraid. So, still clinging to the adventurer's lifestyle, I see.
No, I'm retired now. I had that crybaby Inbe rune take my place in Blue Rose. Of course, she wouldn't do it willingly, so I made a bet with the little imp. If I beat her, she had to do whatever I said. Speak to her real good, too.
You're probably the only human in existence who could do so.
Well, don't praise me too much. My friends helped out. And that crybaby may be a tough cookie, but there are tougher out there. Like you, for example. If you hadn't constrained yourself, I have no doubt you'd be the most powerful being in the world by now.
I'm not so sure.
Why do I suddenly think the bird of Hermes is my name, eating my wings to keep me tame? Wait, she fought...
There is a power in motion to corrupt the world once again.
An aftershock of the last one. Is this power simply reckless and refusing to work alongside the world?
No, it is evil, plain and simple.
I see.
My old friend, I hate to do this after you've given up being an adventurer, but may I ask a favor?
I suppose.
I'd like you to gather information on items that can rival guild weapons.
Wait, did this dragon just give her a quest?
Or rather, special items from Yggdrasil.
Wait, are these players or NPCs? Because they seem to be talking a lot.
By the way,
Don't answer that.
What happened to your ring? I doubt there's anyone who could have taken it from you.
I passed it on to the youngster.
That's an item that transcends human bounds. I would rather it not fall into incapable hands. But if you feel confident in your decision, then that's good enough for me.
Listen, it's high time we kick the Empire out of our borders and take the fight to them for once.
I couldn't agree more. Constantly fighting off their invasions is not only tiresome, but a waste of good coin.
Wow, it's the bureaucrats. 2 animes in a row.
Those Imperial dogs need to learn that Riestes has fangs of its own, and we aren't afraid to bite back.
You couldn't be more right, Count. We must strike swiftly.
If our strength declines, Baharuth will throw everything they have at us. The nobles know nothing of war. All they care about is their pockets.
Why do I feel like I would get along with this guy quite a bit? I feel like I should have a beer with this guy. He seems to get me.
As long as those pockets run deep, we can keep the Empire in check. We appease the nobles to keep the kingdom united.
Right.
Be that as it may, I deeply regret my inability to defend you from their scheming. I should have done better. 50 soldiers were insufficient. You needed more men and armaments. Please forgive me for my failure.
I was glad to do it.
Wow, a king that actually realizes he's not imperfect. I mean, perfect. Huh. I guess there's a first time for everything.
My duty is to protect king and country, no matter the odds.
Thank you. Oh! Renair!
Hello, Father! Chief Warrior!
Oh, wow, he's gonna marry off his daughter to him, isn't he?
Princess, wait!
The nobles certainly kept you in there for a while.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna definitely try to marry off his daughter to him.
I had a wonderful thought earlier.
I've been eagerly waiting to speak with you about it, but your meetings seem to go on forever.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me about it, my dear.
I would love to, Father, but I'm afraid it's time for my stroll. I can't miss it.
Wait, a parent that actually has times for his daughter? What is this? This can't be real. He must be an NPC. This is too different from reality.
Climb and I were just on our way to wander for a bit.
Climb? Dragons? What is this, Drakengard? Ah! I'm scared.
I see. Then don't let me keep you. But please come by my room when you're done so we can talk.
As you wish. Let's be off, Climb.
Excuse us, sir.
About Master Ainz ul Gown, I would like to speak with him directly, so I might thank him for saving my most loyal attendant. Would you make that happen for me, Gazef?
Oh yeah, he fucking kept your ass safe, I remember. Right, he kept you guys safe from those religious zealots that used that crystal to summon that angel-looking thing that was like a level 6 or level 7 caster or some crap. And then Ainz is like, well, my penis is bigger. And then he just flopped it on the table and one-shotted it. Good times. Now I remember who he is. I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on for a second? Okay, so that's how it... Okay. So that whole dragon thing is on their side. Gotcha. I thought they were going to be the new antagonists. Gotcha. Yep, still in the loop. Still got it.
As benevolent as he is, I think those words alone would do. I'll be sure to pass them along.
What is Bone Daddy up to?
You waiting, I am! Bring you the giant basilisk I have! Drive it to you I shall, for a loyal servant Hamsky is!
Its size is impressive, but if Hamsky can cause it to flee, its level certainly isn't.
My lord, Mr. Momon, there's no need to lower yourself. Let me fry it.
Entertaining as that might be, your magic would hit Hamsky too.
Right.
Damn it, he just killed Envy.
Pathetic.
Not at all! Truly impressive it was!
I agree, Mr. Momon.
Nabe, I'll have you report back to the Adventurers Guild. Take Hamsky with you.
As you wish, sir.
What are you going to do, Master?
Nazarrick requires my attention.
Wait a minute. Wasn't... what's her name? Albedo humping a body... Oh god. Oh god!
Welcome back, my lord.
Why is there an upskirt shot of a trap?
Your ring. Thanks again.
Well done, Mari.
Is he taking him back?
Out?
No, she's here. Actually...
Oh my god, good luck getting the ring back from Albedo. Good luck with that, buddy! Good luck with that! Oh, this is gonna be glorious!
She said she would be in your room until you return. She hasn't left all day.
Wait, she's been humping a body pillow of you in your room, in your bed. Wow, girl's been nesting. Jesus!
I see. She may have a secret report or other urgent matter.
Are you that oblivious to the situation? Are you joking? Are you joking? You rewrote her code, you fucking idiot! How are you this oblivious to the situation?
I should go at once.
Here it comes.
Welcome home, Lord Ainz.
Wow, she's already on her knees. That was quick.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh god. Oh god. Why is her face so wide? And out of proportion? How big are those... How big is her mouth? Jesus. Oh, new opening! What the fuck is that? Lizard people. Great. Okay. Oh, okay, they're an army against... Oh, cool, we get to see Bugman. Why do I think that the bald guy is actually a human? Oh, shit. Oh, he gets to fight. Wait, why is he fighting Ainz? Why was the snake thing wearing a dress? Was that a dog in a dress? What the fuck? Sure. I mean, that's pretty standard for anime. Yeah. Standard. Bone Daddy. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Yep, we have He-Man, gotcha. Of course, we have twins. Why not? 2 for the price of 1. And they look to be fun-sized. Go for it. Of course, Mysterious Girl, Alligator Man. It's like Cell died and he's still regenerating. Cool. And Mr. STD Octopus Monster. What the fuck? Wait. Oh god. Oh god. Furries are gonna have a field day. Jesus Christ. It has hair. I'm sorry, I can't take the penguin seriously. Oh, that penguin looks like he's gonna fuck my shit up. That penguin's probably a bureaucrat or something. He probably runs his own country. He's an emperor penguin. Eh?
Would you like some dinner, my lord? A hot, relaxing bath? Or perhaps to have me?
I've seen that meme. Now I understand.
Take your pick.
Wait, why are those... Oh god. Those wings, oh god.
Me? Take your pick.
What are you doing, Albedo?
Newlywed role-playing, my lord. You had a long day of hard work away from home. Then finally you return and find your blushing bride ready to please you. Appealing scenario, yes?
Seriously? This is why she didn't go out today?
Why are you complaining? What are you, gay?
ERP? Wait, who cares about the why? Oh, I've never even gone out with a woman, let alone married one.
Well, I mean, if you're already at the marriage stage, you don't have to go out. It's like food and sex. Go for it.
What does she expect me to say?
The less you say, the better.
How would a charming prince, a ladies' man, react?
It was quite appealing. Baby?
I'm glad you think so, Lord.
What's wrong?
I've really messed up. Ordinarily, roleplay etiquette dictates that a new bride greet her husband dressed in nothing but an apron for the final showdown. Say the word and I will correct my mistake at once. Of course, I'll happily change for your viewing pleasure, Lord. Or if you
Albedo and the other NPCs that my friends created are like our children, in a sense. I couldn't do anything uncalled for to those who are dear to me. Besides, Albedo is like this because I changed her original settings.
So you view her as a child, but you still knowingly change the settings to be in love with you. So who's the sick bastard now? You can't have it both ways, Bone Daddy. You're either a sick bastard or you're not.
This was fun, but it's time we stop goofing around. All the data we've gathered recently isn't going to review itself.
Oh, as you wish, Lord. Let's begin.
Trying to play hard to get, slut.
This is the world map we managed to acquire from Irantel.
That's all?
I understand your discontent. It's sketchy and only details human nations around this area. But getting anything more would prove too difficult at present.
That is a big table. That table looks like it could support a lot of weight. Mahogany.
Understood, my lord. I will make copies and distribute them to the other guardians at once.
Before you do, I'll familiarize you with the key points. This is the Great Tomb of Nazarrick, and the large forest to the north is the Great Forest of Tob. How is the dummy Nazarrick progressing?
Well, precisely on schedule.
Dummy? Can't spell mahogany without maho. He's literally got a devil on his shoulder. No angel in sight. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's the little things.
Hold on. That's no good.
Hi! Which team are you from, little guy?
Team U, number 3, Lady Aura.
Let's see. Team U, storage warehouse inventory.
Even gets called lady.
Ah, found you. Okay, talk to me, Impy.
There's a problem with the wood's diameter.
Lunchtime! Take a break!
Sure, whatever you say, Lady Buku Buku Chagama. Sorry, Impy, but my wonderful creator says take a break and I'm doing just that. Could you come back in an hour?
Very well, my lady.
Corporate in a nutshell.
Pestonia! What's on the menu?
It has a name?
I have prepared a hamburger just as you requested, Lady Aura, with 2 pickles and fries on the side.
Furries are having a field day.
With the skin intact. And a cola for your drink. Wolf. Time to eat! Time to eat!
Yes! Thank you! The cheese on top of the patty with another Thank you! Someone that gets it. Why can't Invincible understand how to make a fucking burger? So let me get this straight. Invincible, an Americanized TV show, does not know how to make a burger, whereas a Japanese anime knows how to make a fucking burger. What is wrong with this picture here? America, you're really disappointing me here. Really disappointing me. Like, astronomically so. That's a fucking tasty burger. I make burgers like that. I call it the double Kuma. Except when I do the cheese, I do the bread, patty, cheese, onion.
Get in my belly!
Get in my belly!
The grade A 100% ground beef certainly hits the spot.
He's holding it incorrectly. You're supposed to hold it like this. If you hold it like that, the juice spills. If you hold it like this, the juice stays inside. And you guys go, damn it, now I'm hungry. Son of a bitch.
But beef and pork might be even better. I think 3 patties like that should do the trick.
Then I'll relay that to the head chef immediately. Woof.
Triple Kuma, eh?
Awesome. Thanks.
I make several types of burgers. So I've got the double beef Kuma, and then I've got the double, what's it called? I forget what it's called. Double katsu. So you basically get pork cutlets. You get flour on both sides. No, wait, sorry. You first put it... Fuck, I need to remember this. I'm fucking stupid. Gotcha. Flour, egg, which is basically like you do the egg, and then you put it in the panko, which is Japanese breadcrumbs. You can't just do normal breadcrumbs. It's got to be Japanese breadcrumbs. And then you put it in a pan that's got light oil. Sizzle it for 3 minutes. Flip. 2 minutes. Let it rest on like a piece of absorption paper for like kitchen that draws in the oil. Then you put it on your burger. Like today, I cooked pork ribs and chips for Hutchin, which is like a throwback to our first date. Pork ribs, Devil's Delight pancakes, and seafood crepe thing. So I made pork ribs and chips today. She liked it. It was good. Smoky ribs. I'm utterly convinced the only reason Hutchin is with me is because I know how to feed her.
It's great to hear Lady Buku Buku Chagama's voice again.
I see. I should have guessed she'd take a liking to that watch.
Right, so you did the artificial voice thingy. Make a quadruple Kuma. Diabetes. We call that diabetes.
It's adorable. And to be honest, I can't blame her. Not only does she get to hear the voice of a supreme being, but it just so happens to belong to her birth mother. For a guardian, there could be no greater reward. Other than being your servant, of course. Being here by your side is an honor none of us deserve.
Yes. Now, as I was saying, west of the mountains is the Riestes Kingdom. Here's the capital. Sebas is there collecting data for me. Any word?
He is making regular reports, my lord.
Is this the guy that's voiced by King Bradley? Because that is a glorious mustache. And that maid looks like she's into some kinky shit. Look at that, she's got a choke collar. That actually gets tighter! I am disturbed that I'm noticing these things straight off the bat.
However, Shaltir's assailant remains a mystery to us. We have yet to find any leads.
I see. Have Sebas double his efforts. On the other side of the mountains, to the east, is the Baharuth Empire. They attack Riestes constantly. Irantel, which serves as Momon's home base, becomes a military outpost in times of war. And to the south, beyond the forest, is the slain theocracy. They're the ones who attacked Khan village.
Pitiful humans. If we're lucky, they'll kill themselves for us.
Additionally, several races of demi-humans have formed a nation to the north, the Oglan Council State. From what I've been able to gather, they're led by as many as 5 or 7 dragons.
So they are in this world.
The Holy Kingdom lies to the southwest of Riestes. And in the wilderness next to that, demi-humans of all kinds engage in disputes almost daily.
Isn't that where you sent Demiurge, my lord?
Yes, he's conducting experiments in parchment production. With a supply of high-quality parchment, we could make as many scrolls as we would ever need. I believe that covers it. Which of these nations do you feel we should be wary of?
I would say the slain theocracy. Challenging you may have blown up in their face before, but they're foolish and prideful. For all we know, they are already plotting their revenge.
She could be right about that.
Begging your pardon, Lord, but until we know more, we should be wary of every nation.
Yes, of course. And even if the countries of this world aren't a threat, there are individuals who could surprise us.
Which is why in the olden days when you would take over a nation or form an alliance, you would typically keep a son or daughter from the ruler in your household. They're effectively a political hostage. They used to do that a lot. So it's like, oh yeah, we're allies. So let your son or daughter grow up in my household. You know, it's kind of one of those, well, you wouldn't want to do anything to harm your son and daughter. Meanwhile, Kuma would train his son or daughter to be an assassin. No one suspects the little boy or girl. Shaltir's creator, Puron Chino, bought a hentai game voiced by the twins' creator, Boku Boku Chagama, his own sister. That is weird. Let me get this straight. He bought a porn game voiced by his sister. What the fuck is with Japan and their siblings? There's plenty of other people. I think we've discussed this on multiple times. Go screw the neighbor. Go screw the babysitter. I don't care. Why your own sister? What the fuck?
How is Shaltir doing?
There doesn't appear to be any problems with her physical recovery.
I am so glad that I'm an only child. It is impossible for me to commit incest.
But I'm afraid her psychological health is another matter entirely.
This barely has me drunk at all.
I see what you did there. Oh, don't spam. I read your first message.
Given your resistance to poisons, this may be a futile endeavor. But what do I know? You did chug it down. Why not retire for the day, my lady?
No, I don't want to go back yet.
Very well. Welcome.
Yo, Peaky!
What can I get for you?
The huge.
Look at his fucking bodyguard.
What can I get for you?
He's a fucking gimp. It's a fucking gimp. Look at him. Look at that. What the?
You.
The huge.
Very good, Miss Drake-Claire. My original cocktail, a Nazarrick.
You know what okay, I'm gonna be honest with you here. Cocktails are classy as fuck. Don't get me wrong. I love drinking liquor. I love my scotch on the rocks. But a tasteful cocktail is classy as fuck. Reason being, it's got amazing flavor, and if it's layered correctly, it can be visually stunning like this because different alcohols have a different buoyancy. However, if they layer the flavoring correctly, you can have a sip of the cocktail and you will taste like a rainbow of flavors, which can complement your food really well. But the best part of a good cocktail is you don't necessarily feel the alcohol. You don't taste it. It's very incognito, so it's a classy way to get drunk. Because cocktails could have 2, sometimes 3 shots. I know they have regulations that a cocktail can't be like above 2 shots of alcohol or something. But, you know, you can have these things. There's this bar here in Sydney. It's called Bear Bar. And all of their cocktails are themed after memes. So if you go into the bar, they've literally got paintings and photos all over the place. But they Photoshop in bears. It's like my favorite bar in Sydney. I wonder why. Anyways, so you basically go to the counter and you have all these different drinks. You have like these, like Winnie the Pooh, which is like a honey latte, whatever the fuck, and you have all these different drinks. However, if you're cool with the owner and you've been there a few times and you're obviously not a cop, they have what's called the Heisenberg. It's basically this flask. It's similar to this, but it's got 2-3 different colors. It's 6 standard drinks. So you basically, the best way to drink it is you actually down it. You literally down it. It's the equivalent of 6 standard drinks. You could down it in one big gulp. But what happens is you will get this whole experience. It's cold. But if you down it, if you just go for it, you'll drink it and you'll be like, that's cold. Whoa, that's, tasty. Oh, it's got a little bit of bitterness. Oh, it's got a little bit of sweetness. Oh, that's an interesting aftertaste. And then it chills. And then you're cool. So it's 6 standard drinks. And you get this you get this rainbow of flavors. And then it's nice. And then you get buzzed. Whereas if you're just sipping it a little by little, you're like, it's cold. It's like, chug it, you pussy. Drink it like a real man. So what I used to like to do when we were drinking in Sydney, before COVID, whenever someone would have their birthday and we needed a pre-drink or something, we'd sort of warm up at Bear Bar, for shits and giggles. And what I'd usually do is I'd buy them a Heisenberg and they'd be like, oh, I don't feel like drinking. I'm like, trust me, drink it. And so they'd scull it and they'd be buzzed with 6 standard drinks already. And so it's like, all right, let's start the night. So they're already buzzing, because that's your job. When it's someone's birthday, it's your job to make sure they have a good time. So whenever I want to show someone a good time, take them to a Bear Bar. We go have fun and we finish the evening at a Korean barbecue place, We're sitting there, we're having some soju, we're having some fried chicken, some kimchi, good shit, drinking. If I want to show someone a good time, you start at Bear Bar and you finish at Korean. God, I miss that shit. I tried chugging for the first time a while ago. Shit is harder than it looks. Depends what you're chugging. If you're chugging beer, it's the carbonation that fucks you. Because you're drinking a lot of air and then you want to burp. And it's that needing to burp that gets you. Whereas if you're drinking something more stiff without the carbonation, you can actually down it a lot easier because you're not having to go, bleh, you know? You're like, oh fuck, this is gonna hit me like a truck. But you could chug it because there's a delay between drinking it and, you know, the train hitting you. Like, you could probably go through a half a bottle of vodka before it hits you. And then you collapse and die. I've chugged a beer my boss bought me once as a power move. Downed an entire pint. I remember being at a political gathering here in Sydney, and it was like this fancy tuxedo, cummerbund, you know, boat, black tie event. And they had these drinking packages, which was all you can drink. Huge mistake. Never mix more than 2 drinks. So we started out on champagne. Then we went to beer. Then we went to wine and back to beer. Huge fucking mistake. Colossal error of judgment. I repainted the entire bathroom that night. It's very rare for me to vomit, but that was one of those nights where I repainted the bathroom, like everywhere. But because it was one of those unlimited drinking packages events, we were jugging wine. Not a good decision, because wine will fuck you up. The stuff was like, I think 14%, and you don't actually feel it. You're like, oh, I'm just going to chug it, and I'm going to chug it. So I'm going to grab 2 drinks every time, you know, the hostess walks past. Drink, 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 drink. Man, I mean, we had a bottle here last week, right? No, it was 2 weeks ago. And I think it was 4 or 5 glasses was the bottle. So when you really think about it, what is that? 6, 7 glasses to a bottle? That's stealthy. Because you don't think it's the bottle, but it's the fucking bottle. That's 14%. That will creep up on you. It's how many standard drinks a bottle? Because a glass of wine is not a standard drink. It's more than a standard drink. That's where it gets you.
For you, my lady, to perk you up.
You slide the bottom, not the top. And you should never do that like slide thing because momentum's a bitch. You actually put it on the paper thing and then you slide the paper thing, not the actual bottom of the glass.
Perhaps you should keep your flippers to yourself.
Even the bartender's like, brah, you don't want to put it in there. Teeth.
Terribly sorry it won't happen again.
If it isn't the assistant butler, Eclair.
Something the matter? Not to be rude, but you don't look well, miss.
Oh, yeah, that...
Oh, you know, no big. I just managed to fail in the worst way possible. That's why I'm escaping into alcohol, like any godforsaken floor guardian should.
No idea.
Ainz, my lord, how could I do that to you?
The fact that she lost control and turned against you is only compounded by the fact that she tried to kill you. She's sick with guilt.
She only lost control because I failed to anticipate the existence of world-level items here. It wasn't her fault. I've told her that countless times by now.
I guess even resurrection can't completely erase the effects of a world-level item.
Which is why you drink. You kill the brain cells that remember the memory.
I would hate to speak out of turn.
My favorite is how people like to drink so they could use plausible deniability of, oh no, I was drunk. And it's like, really? 50% of a vodka bottle. That will fuck you up. She's undead. Her brain cells are already dead.
But I'd like to suggest a means to cure her.
Huh?
Go ahead.
The world turns on reward and penalty. If you were to punish Shaltir, my lord.
I'm pretty sure she's into that shit.
Her sense of guilt will fade. Fault or no, it would be a mercy.
I'm glad she's here. I'm just a simple office worker. I never would have figured that out.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm a child.
I'll consider it.
Please, forgive me for overstepping my bounds, Lord.
You did no such thing. Suggestions like that are precisely why you're Nazarrick's guardian supervisor. I am pleased.
Then so am I.
Now then, I believe Cocytus wished to see me?
She missed the golden opportunity to say, my reason is to serve, or please you, my lord. But then again, I am a child.
Yeah.
I am still a child. I will be a child when I'm 80. I will always be a little kid on the inside.
Yes. He's waiting in the throne room. Shall we go, my lord?
Cocytus, is it ready?
Yes. Everything is as you requested. I will depart as soon as I have your blessing, Lord Hines.
You have it. I leave you in charge of everything.
As a guardian and a warrior, it is an unexpected delight to be given command of Nazarrick's first war in this world. I will serve you well, Overlord. This I swear.
Excellent. I have no doubt you will live up to all my expectations.
Excuse me.
Be sure to keep in regular contact with him, Albedo.
As you wish, my lord.
Now then, Momon still has some guild quests to complete. I'll be in Irantel for a while.
Please be careful. Whoever possesses the world item that took control of Shaltir may be waiting to attack you out in the open.
If they do, I will crush them, or die trying. Still be at ease, Albedo. If they show themselves, my priority is to withdraw, at least until I've learned everything I can about them.
There's no doubt that items from Yggdrasil, even the most powerful ones, exist in this world. Which means there's every possibility that whoever attacks Shaltir is another player, like me. I should assume the worst-case scenario, and refrain from any actions that might antagonize them.
Very well, then. I will keep watch over the great tomb of Nazarrick in your absence, my lord. When you return, it will be exactly as you left it or better.
See? She's keeping that ring. And she's keeping it on the ring finger.
It's my wifely duty.
She's got you, Bone Daddy. Oh, man. She's got you by the balls, man.
There's no doubt that items from Yggdrasil, even the most powerful ones, exist in this world. Which means there's every possibility that whoever attacks Shaltir is another player, like me. I should assume the worst-case scenario, and refrain from any actions that might antagonize them.
Very well, then. I will keep watch over the great tomb of Nazarrick in your absence, my lord. When you return, it will be exactly as you left it or better. It's my wifely duty.
Oh, man. She's just like, mine. That's why she's not leaving the bedchamber. She's not letting anyone else in there. She's like, mine, mine, mine. Oh, God. Oh, man. Sure, leave signs that you pass through. Why not?
This is hardly a place for the chief to be seen, don't you think?
Hey, look, it's Cloud.
Sorry, Usu. Brother, are you eyeing my crop?
Brother! But seriously, it's Cloud. Look at that sword.
Please, I just came by to see if the fish had gotten any bigger.
So you don't want to eat them? They're good. Way more fat on them than the ones you catch fishing.
That's so?
When they hit your tongue, that prime greasy goodness fills your mouth, and when you bite into them, oh, they melt. My sister-in-law was right. Your tale gives you away, brother.
Ah, come on! My own wife is talking behind my back. It's just a stupid twitch, nothing more.
Sister-in-law?
If you ever knock that arrow, you'll know exactly how I feel.
It will never happen. You know that.
Why not? Because of that damn mark?
I left the tribe to travel the world. Our laws are clear. My knowledge is respected, but I'll always be an outsider in our people's eyes.
The elders, you mean? You know, this, what'd you call it?
A fish farm?
Yeah, it's great. No one in the tribe's ever done anything like it.
He's cultivating fish instead of having to catch new ones every time. It's fucking pure genius.
I couldn't have made it without you, brother.
All I've done is drool over them.
Come on, I know that you spoke to everyone on my behalf. Once they get a little larger, I'll make sure you get the pick of the lot.
Don't keep me waiting too long.
Okay, so they have a functioning society with elders leading it. They seem to be cultivating food. I can only assume that they also cultivate farms and things like that. And they seem to have huts. So, I mean, they're intelligent. And they're about to get wiped off from the face of the earth. Great.
Hide the children in the huts. If you aren't a warrior, get in your homes now!
The fuck?
Great ones, I am herald to the Great One, sent to deliver a message. Listen and heed my words. Henceforth, Death's gaze is upon you.
Death's gaze is upon you? What else? What does that even mean? Is that Bone Daddy or is that someone else? God damn it! I love anime opening and closings. I love them to bits. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not spoil it. But I absolutely love anime openings and closings because the quality, it's always average or above, and a few of them are just amazing. And then I'm taking a shower, and as you know, I have my anime playlist where I always put these openings and closings in there. And then Hutchin's like, I know that singer. They're like a famous Japanese singer that sometimes does anime songs. And it was the Full Metal Alchemist. I think it was the second opening. You know, the one I really like, where Raph's fighting Ling and all the other ones. The really cool one. Good shit. Okay, quick little break and we're watching episode 2. What do we call this? Episode 1? Penguin Monster. Penguin Monster. And I'm going to put in Heisenberg story. Bear bar. You know, I'm going to start editing out these little clips that I have because I think these little stories are cool. Like the bear bar story. I fucking love that shit. Okay, quick little break. And we're getting back in action.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.